Special online. Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
Dime a ver, dime a ver. Estoy chequeando a ver si se frisa. Déjame saber si se frisa.
Now, find a new rival.
No se frizó, pero me sacó.
Casual match.
Déjame saber, dale para acá. Ya no sé dónde está.
Now, find a new rival.
Oye, ese tipo una bestia, ese que está ahí. Ese que es una bestia. William, ayer nos jalamos los moños yo y ese tipo. Este está William, me dio feo. Lo voy a invitar para ver si tú lo puedes sonar. Nos jalamos los moños, sí. Te invité ya. Hasta ahora no se está frizando. Hey Munir, thank you for watching, my brother. ¿Qué pasó?
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Player two.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies that throw attempt. They knew that throw was coming. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking? Player one is using their drive liberally. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Blocks the jump in. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their seat. Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? Knockdown. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player one chases them down. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Taking stock. Blocks the low heavy. In there! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Shows the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Checks with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Blows him. What's next? They're going for the super arm, catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Experiencing burnout. Can they claw their way back, and how did they read that throw? Jumps? Pushing through with the Gladius. Noticeable life lead is in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Full combo! Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge because all the throw connects. A trade! No one knocked them out of the air. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving. Oh my, the throw tank! Oh, rails them with the Gladius! Noticeable life lead, reads the jump in perfectly. Looking for solid anti-air. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. This is gonna hurt. Player 2, putting it all on the line. Are you serious? Double KO! Not over yet! Best believe it's time for that rundown! Steps up! Super armor! Hold and calculated! Jumps in! Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor! Blows him! What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Reads their mind and techs the throw. The super armor does its job. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Bops him with the top, uses the gauge for a super arm. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 1 got it in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ah, burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save it. Are we gonna see a comeback? Gotta do better than that. Jesus, what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
It all comes down to this.
Final round. Who knocked them out of the air? Jumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Put the exclamation point. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout kiss. Ooh. Jumps. Crowns them from above. Castle on the toe. Target combo into a real test of tries to act quickly but with the attack. Looking for that flatline though. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Player 2. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The jump in catches them. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 creates a good corner KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's a counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws him. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Oh, burnout triggered. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Jumps in. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? A real test of nerves here. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Crowns them from above. Player 2 can't use any drive. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pushing through with the Gladius. The jump in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Taking stock. Player 2 chasing him down. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Knockdown. Likely. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without burnout activates. Puts the super armor to good to come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits him with a stop and bop. Bops him with a target punch. Looking to impress with this super. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners.
Now you know history.
Buenísima, vamos a ver cómo te va con
Player
esta.
1 is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? No more drive gauge. Knockdown. Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Throws him. What's next? Uses the target cup, uses the gauge for a super arm. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Sneaks in above. A quick breather. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes for the jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of help. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Ooh, what a smart throw. The throw is denied. Player one can't use drive anymore. This is gonna hurt. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Now you know history.
Player two has the super gauge advantage. Dangerous range here. Throw is denied. What a read. Throws that off. Burns out. A jump in? Crowns him from above. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Now you know history.
Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Yo digo, vamos a ver cómo le va con esa Yuri. ¿Será yo que voy a ver cómo me va con esa Yuri?
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Nowhere to run.
Are you ready?
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Puts one in the pocket. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Did well to get the buff in. Gets the jump in. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? He's out the super. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to buff up while they can. Buffs up. Saihato. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Lots of two-hop bangs and plenty of avenues to race through. Gets a risky buff in. Turnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Learns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. K.O. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nice tech. Puts one in the pocket. The throw is escaped. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Player two chases them down. Very solid corner switch. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Next hit will end the round. Life lead opens up. What's next? Impact finish! It was more than enough. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early in the round. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Gets the jump in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Uses the spends 250. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player two took no time to finish that fight. right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Did well to get the buff in there. No good up high. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is hold your breath. The whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Hug. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 has a slight life lead. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Blocks the impact. Oh, burnout triggered in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on. Gets a risky buff in. We're just crowns him from above. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Playtime's over. Good presence of mind. We'll burn out, but they may have a plan here. Amazing. Burns out. And flips him with a knee and brings him down. Oh, here we go. Player 2 flipping the script with a turnaround soup. Solid anti-air. Oh, boy. Both running empty on drive. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? The next touch may decide this round. What are they gonna do? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Gotta do better than that. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Immediate. There's a burnout. Both of them back off. They may target. The buffet is open. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it.
Now, find a new rival. Now, find a new rival.
El tipo es un pro, juega con muchos muñecos. Ah, se empezó a frizar el juego. Desde que abro el otro stream, se frisa. Desde que abro el streaming vertical, se frisa.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Are you ready? Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Dale, Betty, dale.
Developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Bops him with a target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Taking stock. G-right kick for a mix-up. Each hit is so explosive with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Goes with the stick up with that target. It's a good spot and use the super. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Immediate burnout activates. Flashes it. Uses the gauge for a super. The dragon wraps it up. A decisive combo. That was a...
Are you ready? Fight!
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Turns up the heat and cooks some with the combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Burnout is triggered. Sticks the jump in. Very solid corner swing. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Pushing through with the Gladius. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize all of your chances.
Are you ready? Fight!
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him. What's next? Combo target. He's reached the midway. Both fighters are at even life. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Grabs him. Box him with a target combo. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes to super. Bends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Immediate burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Oh, here we go. They're in range. We can